Hey everybody, welcome back. We've been teleported back to Nine Ball Island. This is not me picking it. But my name is Lemorack and we're playing Endless Ocean. The discovery of Vulca Castle made headlines all over the world, and L&L diving service was suddenly thrown into the limelight. But the mystery still remained unsolved. What did Oceana's father encode? Why did Oceana's father encode information in the pendant? Could Oceana's father have been searching for the Okeanos tablet that was found in Vulca Castle? Right now, the tablet is the only clue. I know we've just returned, but there is something I would like to tell you. The news about the discovery of Vulca Castle has spread far and wide. It has made LNL Diving Service a little famous. Because of that, we've started to receive requests from all over the world. There are photo requests from people who want photographs of a place or animal, and guided tour requests from people who want to be guided around areas like tourists. These will provide you with not only great diving experience, but also great rewards. If you want to take a photo request, talk to me. I want you to take a guide. If you want to take a guide request, talk to Oceana. Perfect. Oh, hang on, there's more. By the way, I've added to my list of guided tour locations. Kikero Strait North. That's it. Ask me again anytime. Alright. The game has finally opened up somewhat now. Okay, so we still have 2 locations. But before that, I'm wondering if you guys have spotted this bluebird. He was there in the previous episode as well. What's up? Why are you standing there? Oh, wow! That's a beautiful blue bird. You don't see many like that around here. I wonder where it came from. Hey, it's letting me walk right up to it. Is it a pet or something? Try to give it some food. Follow me. Aw, it flew away. Did I just say something? No, I didn't say anything. You want to chase after that blue bird? It flew toward Gatama Atoll. It's a reef, so there are plenty of small islands it could land on around there. If you want to find the blue bird, look for places it can land in Gatama Atoll. The landing spots you are near the shore, so if you raise your head above the water, you should be able to find them. A bluebird, I think, is an incentive to explore one of the new mechanics in this game, as opposed to the older, the first Endless Ocean, which is you can now walk, like I am right now, on the shore. So even while you're out diving, you can find places where you can go out and take a walk. So let's do some work. We have 1 photo request. If you feel like taking some photographs, accept one of these requests. Elena Diving Services business is built on receiving requests from customers. I know the Song of Dragons is more exciting, but don't forget your real work. Alright, let's see what we got. But before that, I'll explain a little about photo requests. These requests are primarily come from magazines. When they request a certain type of photo, we take it and send it to them. I'll take care of all the correspondence. Your job is to take the photographs. You can remind yourself of the subject at any time by looking at the request details. You can only send in photographs that are saved in the album, so don't forget to develop all of the photographs you take. The magazine will respond the day after we send in the photograph. After they've replied, ask me how it went. I'll give you the reward if there is one. The better the photograph, the bigger the reward. It could even become the cover photo of a prestigious diving magazine. So try and take the best photos possible. Alright, what do we got? A manta ray. 1,000 Ps. Yes, let's take the request. Oh no, wait, I forget. That's not how this works. Okay. So, for these requests, I have to take the photo first. Yeah. So this is... Alright, it's got no limit. All we need to do is take a picture of a manta ray. I can do that. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'd like to get Nancy in here quickly to check all of our salvage. You know, sometimes I wish I could just send you stuff by email. What can I get for you? Oh, is there something you wanted to show me? Show Nancy the Okeanos tablets. Oh, this is an extremely rare find. Sure, decipher it. So, what do we have written on it? I refuse to believe this. Writing that I, Nancy Young, cannot decipher? Where did you find it? Details! You explained the story so far. I see. So, these are the writings of the mysterious ancient Okeanides. Actually, that does ring a bell. I've heard something about this somewhere recently. Of course, Professor Sakurai. I'm pretty sure she was studying the language of the Okeanides. Professor Sakurai? Who's that? She's a genius oceanographer. Well, not just that. She has degrees in biology, mechanical engineering, archaeology. It's pretty much every degree you can get. She came over from Japan to do a guest lecture at my university. You could say I have connections in high places. What is she doing now? She's working at an aquarium in Japan. I think she's their vet. A vet? Well, it relates to her research on marine life. What an extraordinary person. Well, what should we do? We've got to go to Japan and meet her. Anything else? Oh, I got in some new stock that I think you might strike your fancy. I'll bring you the latest and greatest dive gear straight from the manufacturers. Need better air management on those deep dives? Buy a better regulator. Pulsar and underwater pen running out just when you need them? No problem. I got bigger and better batteries and ink cartridges right here. Take a support tank down with you for even more breaths of precious air. You'll also want a good silencer if you're less obvious to dangerous creatures. Last but not least, take a bigger bag down with you for all those salvage items. Oh yes, please! As a pro diver, it's up to you to have the latest equipment, so shop away. Alright. Actually, before we shop, let's appraise our items first. Appraise all. 250 Ps. But we should make that back. It should take a second. There you go. So we've got pickled olives. I'd like to take a moment to remind everybody... No, wait. No, never mind. So again, remember, the loot is randomized, which just makes it kind of funny that I think everything after this was the bottle, right? Everything after the bottle, we found in an ancient medieval temple that had been abandoned for basically as long as it's been... We were the first people there. We're the first modern people in that castle. So let's see what we found in this abandoned ancient castle. A toy ring, an old magazine, an old vellum book, and a grimoire. Okay, the magazine was a bit but the rest of this stuff actually fits right in. Okay. And you saw that those all had item values, right? So we got that money. We spent 250 Ps, but then we got back... We made our money back easily. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Should we? Should we splurge a little bit? But the good stuff is real expensive. Oh my gosh. I don't care about the ink, really. I do care about the bag. Ugh, the bag. Also the regulator. Support tank bag, regulator. Those are the ones that are, like, important. So, I'm actually gonna... Yeah. Don't worry. We'll be back. We'll be back. Thanks a bunch. You need anything else, just call. We will, Nancy. Let's take a look at the salvage items we just got. We got 5 things in our collection so far. Jar of pickled olives. Probably still edible, but then again, so are a lot of things. Yeah, we don't really need to bother. Old magazine, a soggy weekly magazine. It seems the hot topic for this issue was televised singing contest. Alright. Old vellum book, an excellent collection of works by 18th century philosophers. Its poor condition is due to the cheap calfskin binding and the fact that it was sunken underwater. Yeah. Plastic toy ring that a child would love. Such a beautiful blue color. A lot of adults would probably love it too. A magic textbook from the medieval period. This offers insight into the beliefs and magic spells of that age. This one makes sense. Like, this treasure being found in Valka Castle makes sense. The others... Quick peek, we got the coin engraved with the constellation Boetis. Resembles a man with a hound pursuing a bear, Ursa Major. Named after an offering of hair by an Egyptian queen. I don't want to reread the ones we've already read. Chameleon. Fairly new constellation invented in the 17th century. Centaurus. Gold coin engraved. The Centaurus. Centaurus. Half man, half horses. Yep, we know that. Lyra. Legends say that Lyra was a harp played by Orpheus. And that's it. Alright. Oh, look at that. The sun is setting. We've entered into the evening period. Alright, so anyway. We're going to go on a little bit of a dive. We've got one guided dive request. Just let me know when you want to take it. Perfect. Gatama Atoll, South Pacific. Client Oa. No limit, and 1,000. Let's do this. Time for your first guide job. You're not nervous, are you? All you need to do is find the creature the customer wants to see. Oh, and point out any interesting fish you see along the way too, especially if they're doing something weird. Use food to draw the requested creature in, and you'll have a happy client. We say something? You really are worried, aren't you? Relax, you'll be just fine, I promise. And look, here comes your client now. Don't forget to smile. Hi, my name is Oa. I hear you'll be my guide for today? I'm collecting data on the ecology of the South Pacific. Today, I'd like to observe 2 manta rays in Gatama Atoll. No problem. Alright, I'm glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to the dive. You'll find manta rays near C3. They're not shy, so try to get close to them. It's a lovely coincidence that that's also the subject of the photograph that I need to take. So, alright. Gatama Atoll, Atoll Gate. Large fish can be found. Yep, I remember this. So these activities are also a somewhat new-ish element to the game, right? Yep. Tutorials. So basically all we need to do in order to get we need to get a good rating. The better time the client has, the more money we get. And we can very easily get, way more money than the 1,000 that we're promised. They'll give us tips and stuff. So I think what we have to do, right, is we have to show them... There we go. Give that one about 7. What do you think? Try to draw it in with some food. Hello? Fishies. Okay, the client says they're really going for it, but are they though? Okay, here we go. Yeah. There he is. Look, he's nibbling. But... It's so tiny. That's really cute. Oh, it loves its food. Okay. So the client is having fun. The client's enjoying themselves. And that's all well and good, but in order to get the maximum rating, we still have to find the animal they're looking for. What do we have here? This is native to Gatama Atoll and can't be seen anywhere else. Short-beaked common dolphin. 8 foot 2 inches. This dolphin is easily recognizable by its yellow and gray hourglass pattern on each side. It likes to form large groups, and a single pod can contain over 1,000 dolphins. It's able to dive to 1,000 feet in about 10 minutes. Alright. How about this very large ray down here? It's the marbled ray. You can only see these in Gatama Atoll, right? Yeah. Right. Can I poke the ray? Hey there. Hey, Ray. Boop. Food? Yes, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh! Hi! Here, you can have it. We unlocked trivia. Watch your step. Although not normally aggressive, when it feels threatened, it will bend its tail up so that its stinger is aimed forward. It can inflict severe wounds and also inject poison, resulting in a very dangerous injury. Dang. He was so cute. He swam right up to me and gave me a little smile. Aww. Anyway. C3. Just so around here. Yep. There they are. They're the manta rays. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. Alright, so that sound indicates that we found the creature they were looking for. These two are actually a pair. Hey, it's Oceana. So you found the manta rays? Great job. Carry on with the tour as long as the air lasts. You can end the tour by selecting Return to Boat from the Tools menu. Okay, end the tour. Yep, we don't... So we can end the tour right now that we've found the creature. Would like to see if these guys also like food. They do. They do. Here they come. Here they come. No, 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 no. Here you go. No, 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 no. Okay. Anyway. It's photo time. So, oh no. Oh no. Client's in the way. Move. 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 Okay. So, the photographing thing... I still don't quite understand how the game determines what is a good and what is not a good photograph. Obviously, probably the easy thing for the algorithm to decide is whether or not the sought-after creature is within the focus of the lens or not. Oh, here we go. No, not this one. No. Ah! Dang it. So you would think, right? I would think that just me, like, taking out the camera like this, pointing it at the creature and taking a picture would be good enough. But in my experience, the computer doesn't always seem to detect, like I've sent pictures like this in many times, that any real-world diving magazine would be like, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful picture of 2 manta rays. The algorithm only seems to detect, or not only, but mostly seems to detect that I'm taking a picture of a manta ray when I am focusing on it first and then using the camera. Any other time, it really is just a gamble. But then that means that if I'm doing this, then right, the camera follows the creature around, and I have a lot less control over the angle. So I'm finding myself in the position where I want to please the customer. Hang on. Oh, taking a picture unlocks trivia. Interesting. So I want to please the customer. I want to please the game's algorithm, but I also want to please my own sense of aesthetics. I'm gonna take a couple of these. Ideally, I'd like it to be swimming in kind of like a 3/4 angle towards the camera. Like he was swimming toward, okay, here we go. No! Ah, why did it shift? No! Oh, it was so close. So close to what I wanted. Right? If I didn't have to focus on the fish, then I could just swim into position and this would be a lot easier. That might be it. That might be the picture. I want to see the top of its body. I want it to be tilted in our direction. And now the client's in the way. Dang it. It's okay. He's leaving now. There we go. You see, he's facing the wrong direction. Okay, I'm going to take just a few more. Come on. Start swimming toward me, please. Okay, this is not a bad angle. No, just turn it. Oh, here we go. Come on, flip the other fin up. By then he was too far turned. Now if only he would tilt his head downward. I'm gonna try to swim up a little bit. Here, swim up above him. I'm gonna try and focus on him. See, like that. That's the position I want to catch it in. I'm gonna try swimming up here and in the middle of the coral, like this. Focusing on him now. No, see the camera reset. Camera reset for some reason. Dang it. All right. I'd like it to be facing us. Okay, now tilt, and if only his right fin had been up as well. Okay, this might be it. It's not gonna be it. Oh, he's twisting the other way. Yep. It's the client again. Okay, here we go. I think that might have been it. Once again, I know what appeals to my eyes. I don't know what appeals to the computer. All right, I'm obsessing over this too much, so I'll just take maybe one more, try to wait for one more good shot, and then we'll move on. Fin up. That's the one. All right. Glad I waited. Let's see what that trivia is that we unlocked. Looks cozy. The word manta also means blanket or cloak, which fits its large, flat body. It has distinctive fins on either side of its mouth, developed from pectoral fins. These look like horns, so the manta is also known as the devilfish. Devilfish, huh? Alright. So we still have the client here. Because we found the manta rays, but he's still going to want to see some other stuff. And as long as I'm here in Gautama Atoll, there's one other thing I'd like to do. fill out some of the map, for starters. I'm going to go look for a red spot. Doop. Just trying to fill in the bits of the map there. There we go. That's what I see it. It's right there. There's a little bit of a red blotch next to the, or right on the land. There we go. Here we can go ashore. And we can take a look at the seals. California sea lion. This sea lion's short fur can be glossy black or matte brown. Each male has a distinctive mane around its neck, with 5 webbed digits on its legs and flippers more developed than those of other sea lions. It can also move nimbly on land. It is polygamous, with the male creating a harem of over 10 females. Because of this, the male patrols to protect against other males encroaching on its turf. I feel like they've got the right idea. Sea lions. Babies! It's a baby. Hey. You want a fish? You want a fish? Whoop. Oh my gosh. I love him. He's so cute. Can pet him. Look at that. I love this game. This game is great. Okay. But no bluebird. I was hoping to find the bluebird, but he must be on a different island. We still have some air left. Might as well go try looking at the other one. There are a couple of places where you can walk on the shore. I don't think they're actually modeled any different. I think they're all just the same location, but they have different creatures on them. How much air do we have left? Ooh, also, the sun is setting. Oh, we got plenty. Might as well swim and fill in a bit of the map while we do that. I'm going to try and swim to the other side of this, this little peninsula here. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la. La la la. Cake Rock. Oh, by the way, while we're here, there's no reason not to just occasionally scope the area with the multi-sensor. Never know what you might find. Can we go ashore here? Nope. Ooh, yeah, I remember this place. Donut Reef. And those are manatees. West Indian manatee. This fat, rotund animal with big round eyes can be distinguished from the similar dugong, I don't know what that word means, by its fan-shaped tail. The manatee lives in warm waters and spends most of the day grazing on seaweed and other plants. It is friendly and will let itself be stroked and petted, and its skin feels like an elephant's. Alright, I know I can go ashore here somewhere. Just need to find the spot. There it is. Gotcha. We got birds. We got lizards. Galapagos marine iguana. This is one of the only lizards able to dive underwater. It has webbed feet and feeds mostly on seaweed, diving repeatedly for several minutes at a time and spending the rest of its time basking in the sun. Sunbathing is very important, as it needs to warm itself in the sun after diving. If its body temperature falls too low in the water, it will be unable to move. Cold-blooded animals. Expels salt accumulated by its body from its nose with saltwater sneezes. And what about this guy? Little penguin. The smallest of all penguins, weighing over just 2 pounds, it has long and short calls that can be used to mark territory and communicate with or identify other penguins. While other species walk upright, this species walks leaning forward and is so thought to be more primitive. Like a monkey penguin, but still no bluebird. Still have a little air left, so I'm going to give this one more shot. Although finding the bird may also be time sensitive, as in, you know, what time of day you're doing your dive. Okay, I believe, see that little island down in the middle of the map? You can also go ashore there, so I'll give that a shot. And again, while we're here, might as well... Oh, I found something. This is why, right? You never know. A rock. Yay. Found a rock. Hold the presses, everybody. I found a rock. Oh, there's something else. It's not pinging any of the sensors, though. So this is probably something that is very plain. Ooh, a sphere. Okay. It's not wood, not metal, not stone, and not particularly dense. Okay, here's the island. I hear ya, I hear ya. I'll take a look here. And then we will leave. Pelican. It's the Australian pelican. This bird can be identified by its giant bill with a sack-like underside. Its bill can reach 20 inches in size, the largest of all birds' beaks. During mating season, its bill becomes a vivid pink and its bill pouch turns red. It performs a courtship dance, vibrating its bill pouch. Huh. Would you like a fish, Mr. Australian Pelican? I take it he does. What? but still... No bluebird. Oh well. I guess you can't get everything. We'll just return to the boat, having successfully completed the tour. About the dive. I feel like I've fallen in love with the sea all over again. Got a nod from Oceana. And I even got to see the manta rays. What a perfect day. Well, I'd better head on back now. I hope to see you around. So this is essentially a good rate. See, so it was 1,000 P reward, and we got way more because we went above and beyond. Okay, so what we will do next is we will choose a couple of these photos to develop. Yep. Okay, this one I think is the one that I want to go with. Little pyramid butterfly fish clipping through it. I will put this in the album. Oh no, it loads the album. Dang it. Alright. Not what I meant to do. Go back to the camera. So. This is a close second though. I like this one. Let's add that to the album. Don't mind this one either. I had that. And then this is the one that this is the pose I was hoping for. Although the background here is a lot less interesting. Also, game probably won't detect it, but that fish clipping into the picture is... So that means we have 3 pictures to choose from now. Do you have a moment? A salvage request came in for you from someone named Franklin Fisher. He asked for you personally. Is he a friend of yours? He said he would stop by today. And this looks like it might be him now. Ahoy there. Is this 9-Ball Island? Hey, the name's Franklin Fisher. You can call me FF. Not this again. I've salvaged all over the world and even tried to find Valka Castle, but I never did figure out where it was. Are you the super diver who recently discovered Valka Castle? I can't believe it. You look like a total amateur. What exactly are you implying, mister? I can assure you the discovery is no lie. Our star diver is indeed young, but that has no bearing on her skill, I assure you. Oh yeah? Well, let's put that to the test. Salvage the tourmaline ring for me. No problem for a super diver, right? I'll be waiting, but I won't hold my breath. It seems we have a most difficult customer this time. According to reports, the tourmaline ring he requested is thought to lie near the wreck of the Demeter in Kikaros Strait. Use the multi-sensor to search more effectively. You are looking for an iron ring encrusted with gemstones. There should be no reaction to wood, and it will be a small item. The multi-sensor picks up only metal and stone, then it's probably a ring. After Nancy has appraised it, and you know that it's the tourmaline ring, tell me, and I'll get in touch with the client. Good luck! Okay, that's good and all, but I wanted to talk to you about photos. Elena Diving Services business is built on receiving requests from customers. Yep, blah blah blah. Heard that already. Photo requests. So we got the manta ray. Now, the big decision. So we got these 3 pictures of a manta ray. The question is, which one do we like the most? So I was really excited to get like the perfect shot on the 3rd one, but the truth is that with the little fish swimming around it and all, and the background having a lot more varying colors in it, this one just seems like the best one to me. Yeah, I'm sending this one. Send this photo. Yes. Ah, not bad at all. I send this to them. I expect their answer will arrive tomorrow. I can't wait to hear their reply. Alright. So, with, actually we do have one other thing to do. Just quickly phone up Nancy. Found a couple of things for her to appraise. Just, you want it? You can get it from me, so what'll it be? Oh, there was something I wanted to ask you, actually. It's a favor. I was over at Deep Hole a little while back, and don't ask me how I managed it, but I dropped my scissors. Now, I can't keep my side businesses going. It's killing my cash flow. If you're around there, could you keep an eye out for them? Alright then, back to business. What were you doing at Deep Hole? Alright. Anyway. Praise these things for me. Okay, I want at least 50p worth of stuff. What do we got? Okay, we got a stone. Great. And we got a glass buoy. We made 10 P's. No, at least we didn't lose money. And now let's do some shopping. What do we got? 6,000. I want the support tank. Buy the support tank. And nothing else for now. Don't forget my scissors. Alright. Quickly check out our new items. A stone. Nothing of value here. Move along. A fisherman's buoy. It's a little damaged, but if you wanted to do some interior decorating, it's perfect. Alright. So, then the last thing that we shall do before we close out this episode is to take a rest. Let's see if we gotten a response to our picture. Curious what the computer thinks of the picture, I think. Yep. By the way, I think I saw an email from the magazine you submitted your photograph to. You should check your email on the computer. Dear Sir or Madam, thank you for your submission. This photo truly has a life of its own. It certainly meets all of our requirements. You clearly have a knack for great photography. Please continue to send us your excellent photographs. That's it? Okay. Okay, so it was just good. I feel a little disappointed. Anyway, I'm going to talk to Oceana again to collect the money for getting up some... It looks like this Professor Sakurai is our top lead for getting this tablet read. And she's working as a vet in a Japanese aquarium. I wonder what she's like. Cartography, this is what we came here for. Oh, look at all that money. Look at all that money. It was all for the... Oh, and do we have new guided tour requests? We have one. He wants to go diving in Deep Hole. Well, maybe something we can try out again next time. We have to go to Deep Hole anyway, I think, to collect, what's-her-name's scissors, right? Well, for now, I think we shall end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm glad you decided to spend a little time with me diving in the ocean, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Farewell.